guys, it's your girl Angelique Michelle, and I'm back with another Project Inspired Positivity video for you guys. So this week in our 2017 Summer Reset, we are going to be going over Mentoring 101 by, of course, John C. Maxwell. I just really want to dive right into this because we're almost done with the series, and I think mentoring is a big part of leadership. Every leader has a mentor, and every leader mentors themselves. So let's just get into it. So part 1, getting ready to mentor others. What do I need to know before I start? If you want to succeed as a mentor, first seek to understand yourself and others. Why many people don't mentor others? Insecurity. Virginia R. Castle said, when people are made to feel secure and important and appreciated, it will no longer be necessary for them to whittle down others in order to seem bigger in comparison. Ego. Some people's egos are so huge that they have to be either the bride at the wedding or the corpse at the funeral. They think other people exist only to serve them in some way or another. Inability to discern people's success seeds. Every person has the seed of success inside. The ability to find another seed of success takes commitment, diligence, and a genuine desire to focus on others. You have to look at the person's gifts, temperament, passion, success, joys, and opportunities. And once you find that seed, you need to fertilize it with encouragement and water it with opportunity. Wrong concept of success and lack of training. So, what you need to know as you start. That everyone wants to feel worthwhile. Donald Lord said, always help people increase their own self-esteem. Develop your skills in making other people feel important. There is hardly a higher compliment you can pay an individual than helping him be useful and to find satisfaction from his usefulness. Everyone needs and responds to encouragement, and people are naturally motivated. So people buy into the person before they buy into their leadership. How do I adopt a mentor's mindset? So we have to think like a mentor. That means 1, we make people development our top priority. 2, we limit who we take along. 3, we develop relationships before starting out. 4, we give help unconditionally. 5, we let them fly with us for a while. So we never work alone. So there's a model. I do it and you watch. You do it and I watch, and then you do it. 6, we have to put fuel in their tank. 7, stay with them until they can solo successfully. 8, clear the flight path. So there are 7 common obstacles created by mentors for potential leaders. Lack of clear direction. Many times a potential leader gets mentored and learns how to do a job, then he is left adrift without any direction from his leader. Bureaucracy. Or she learns how her leader works and thinks, and then she is put into a bureaucratic system that stifles the innovative spirit that the mentor just engendered. Isolation. Everyone needs a community of people with whom to share and from whom to draw support. Often, if the mentor does not provide it, the new leader won't have it. Busy work. Work with no perceived value demoralizes and demotivates people. Poor or dishonest communication. An agenda that isn't communicated honestly to the person being developed hinders the relationship and confuses the potential leader. 9, help them repeat the process. So we have to always lift others higher. Part 2, engaging in the mentoring process. Whom should I mentor? Invest your time in people who will give the greatest return. The people closest to me determine my level of success or failure. The better they are, the better I am. And if I want to go to the highest level, I can do it only with the help of other people. We have to take each other higher. So, finding the right people for the journey. 1, make things happen. Andrew Carnegie said, as I grow older, I pay less attention to what men say. I just watch what they do. Dr. George W. Crane said, there's no future in any job. The future lies in the person who holds the job. 2, seize opportunities. 3, influence others. 4, add value. 5, attract other leaders. So, leaders who attract followers versus leaders who attract leaders. Leaders who attract followers need to be needed. Leaders who attract leaders want to be succeeded. Want recognition, Want to reproduce. Focus on others' weaknesses. Focuses on others' strengths. Want to hold on to power. Want to share power. Spend their time with others. Invest their time in others. Are good leaders. Are great leaders. Experience some success. Experience incredible success. Then we have the 6, equip others. A person with charisma alone can draw others to her, yet she may not be able to persuade them to join her in pursuit of a dream. However, a leader who is an equipper can empower an army of successful people capable of going anywhere and accomplishing almost anything. Harvey Firestone said, "It is only as we develop others that we permanently succeed." So 7, we then have to provide inspiring ideas. Victor Hugo said, "There's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come." And Art Cornwell said, "The only true bad ideas are those that die without giving rise to other ideas. If you want good ideas, you need a lot of ideas. It doesn't matter if it ain't broke, it probably can still use fixin'. Great ideas are nothing more than the restructuring of what you already know. When all of your ideas are added together, the sum should represent your breakthrough." 8. Possess uncommonly positive attitudes. 9. Live up to their commitments. Walter Cronkite declared, "I can't imagine a person becoming a success who doesn't give this game of life everything he's got. When the people on your team share your level of commitment, success is inevitable." 10. Have loyalty. That means they love you unconditionally. They represent you well to others, so they are able to laugh and cry with you as you travel together, and they make your dream their dream. So you have to pick people who will pass it on, because mentoring is meant to be shared. How can I set them up for success? See everyone you mentor as a 10. So we have to ask ourselves, who gets my best effort? Whom do I enjoy working with? Who is the easiest for me to approach? Who wants the best for me? And whom will I learn the most from? So, how do we treat others like a 10? We 1. See them as who they can become. 2. Let them borrow our belief in them. 3. Catch them doing something right. If you desire to see everyone as a 10 and help them believe in themselves, you need to encourage them by catching them doing something right. And that is really countercultural. We are trained our whole lives to catch people doing something wrong. If our parents and teachers caught us doing something, you can bet it was something wrong. So we tend to think in those same terms. 4. Believe the best. Give others the benefit of the doubt. So, fallacy. Trustful people are more gullible. Fact. Trustful people are no more likely to be fooled than mistrustful ones. Fallacy. Trustful people are less perceptive than mistrustful people of what others are really feeling. Fact. People who score high on trust are actually better than others at reading people. Fallacy. People with a poor opinion of themselves are more trustful than people with a good opinion of themselves. Fact. The opposite is true. People with high self-esteem are more willing to take emotional risks. Fallacy. Stupid people are trustful, smart people are mistrustful. Fact. People with high aptitude or scholastic scores are no more mistrustful or skeptical than people judged to be less intelligent. Fallacy. Trustful people rely on others to direct their lives for them. Mistrustful people rely on themselves. Fact. The opposite is true. People who feel controlled by outside persons and forces are more mistrustful, while those who feel in charge of their own lives are more trustful. Fallacy. Trustful people are no more trustworthy than mistrustful people. Fact. Mistrustful people are less trustworthy. Research validates that the ancient Greeks used to say, "He who mistrusts the most should be trusted least." 5. Realize that 10 has many definitions. 6. Place people in their strength zones. So, we have to discover their true strengths, give them the right job, and identify the skills they'll need and provide world-class training. All players have a place where they add the most value. 7. Give them the 10 treatment. So, we have to always set people up for success. This means 1. Build people up by encouragement. 2. Give people credit by acknowledgement. And 3. Give people recognition by gratitude. So how do I help them do better work? Equip the people you mentor for professional success. We have to share our dream, ask for commitment, set goals for growth. So Ben Franklin said, "Every morning, what good shall I do today? and in the evening said, "What good have I done today?" We have to communicate the fundamentals and then perform the 5-step process of training people. And always give the big 3. Then we check on them systematically and conduct periodic equipping meetings. So how do I create the right environment? Mentoring leaders understand that it takes one to know one, show one, and grow one. So there's the BEST acronym. BEST. B, believe in them. E, encourage them. S, share with them. And T, trust them. So we have to create an environment of growth. And we have to choose a leadership model for ourselves. So does my model's life deserve a following? Does my model's life have a following? What is the main strength that influences others to follow my model? Does my model produce other leaders? Is my model strength reproducible in my life? And if my model strength is reproducible in my life, what steps must I take to develop and demonstrate that strength? We have to build trust. So, trust is built on many things. T is for time. Take time to listen and give feedback on performance. R is for respect. Give the potential leader respect and he will return it with trust. U is unconditional positive regard. Show acceptance of the person. S is sensitivity. Anticipate the feelings and needs of the potential leader. T is for touch. Give encouragement and a handshake, high five, or pat on the back. And we have to show transparency. Offer time, because people cannot be encouraged from a distance or by infrequent short spurts of attention. And we have to believe in people, because when you believe in people, you motivate them to release their potential. And we have to give encouragement. Exhibit consistency. So, consistency is a crucial part of developing potential leaders. And we have to hold hope high. Hope is one of the greatest gifts mentor can give to those around them. It takes a great leader to give hope to people when they can't find it within themselves. And we have to add significance. I want to feel like I've achieved, that I've accomplished, that I've made a difference. I want excellence. I want what I do to be important work. I want to make an impact. People want significance. Catherine Graham said, "To love what you do and feel that it matters, how could anything be more fun?" We then have to provide security. Norma Kunze says, "People are never more insecure than when they become obsessed with their fears at the expense of their dreams." Then we reward production. And we have to establish a support system. That means emotional support, skills training, money, equipment, and personnel. So part 3, taking people higher. How do I help them become better people? Focus on improving the person, not just the work he gets done. So, we have to dedicate ourselves to developing others. 1, see development as a long-term process. 2, discover each person's dreams and desires. Walter Lippmann said, "Ignore what a man desires and you ignore the very source of his power." 3, lead everyone differently. 4, use organizational goals for individual development. So when it's bad for the individual and bad for the organization, everyone loses. When it's good for the individual but bad for the organization loses. When it's bad for the individual but good for the organization, the individual loses. When it's good for the individual and good for the organization, everyone wins. So the way to create this kind of win is to match up 3 things. A goal. Find a need or function within the organization that should bring value to the organization. A strength. Find an individual on your team with a strength that needs developing and will help achieve that organizational goal. And an opportunity. Provide the time, money, and resources the individual needs to achieve the goal. 5. Help them know themselves. 6. Be ready to have a hard conversation. There is no development without hard lessons. Good leaders are willing to have hard conversations to start the growth process for the people under their care. 7. Celebrate the wins. And 8. Prepare them for leadership. So what should I do if they pass me by? There is no greater accomplishment for mentors than when people they develop pass them by. The joy of the accomplishment is diminished when no one celebrates with you. Oscar Wilde said, "Anyone can sympathize with the sufferings of a friend, but it requires a very fine nature to sympathize with a friend's success." Many people identify with failure. Fewer people identify with success. Andy Stanley said, "It's not enough to think it, I have to say it because that's how I cleanse my heart. Celebration is how you defeat jealousy." So we have to become a party starter. 1, we have to realize it's not a competition. My success can be achieved only with others. My lessons can be learned only from others. My weaknesses can be strengthened only by others. My servanthood can be tested only under others' leadership. My influence can be compounded only through others. My leadership can be focused only on others. My best can be given only to others. My legacy can be left only for others. So I should commit myself to and celebrate with others. Bette Milder said, "The worst part of success is trying to find someone who is happy for you." We then 2, celebrate when others see success. 3, celebrate successes others don't yet see. 4, celebrate most with those closest to us. So Dan Ryland says, "A genuine friend encourages and challenges us to live out our best thoughts, honor our purest motives, and achieve our most significant dreams." So, I hope you guys have enjoyed Mentoring 101. That kind of wraps up the complete 101 series that you guys can purchase online for $5.99. But we still have Ethics 101 that we are going to get into next week. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And remember to always inspire some positivity today. Bye.